Yeah, I guess I'm proud to say, like, I'm like that started in the mailroom and now I own the company.
Right.
Like, I started at the bottom.
The bottom.
You know what I mean? Like, t-shirt folder.
But there has to be something has to click at some point
Yeah.
for you to be prepared to step into that, right? Because as we know, nothing is ever given.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever given. Everything is earned. And there has to be a mindset shift that you had to adopt to also be ready to step into, now I'm taking the keys again
Yeah.
for the whole.
We were talking about it before we started, but I had a really strict father, and so West Indian father, so work ethic was really burned into me, and so I think what really helped me early on, it still helps me to this day, was like just a really strong work ethic. I knew I was doing this with intention, but before I knew I was doing this, I was working as if I owned the place from day one. They gave me that agency that allowed me to make it mine, and then I met that with like, and I'm gonna work at this place as if it's mine, and and so later on, like maybe 10 years later, when I moved to LA and started working at the LA store, I started to like realize like, oh, this is now my career. At first it was a job to get me through college, and then once I graduated college, I was like, well, I don't know what I want to do with my life, and I like traveling the world, so I'm gonna stick with this for a little while. It was kind of like that. By year 10, when I moved to LA, I was like, oh, I guess this is my career.
This is my thing.
This is not what I went to school for. It wasn't what I had dreamed of, but by now this is my career. And that's when I started intentionally, like, I'm gonna be buddy with the bookkeeper, so I can learn how to keep books, because at some
Now you're
point,
a sponge. Now you're becoming a sponge.
I'm gonna learn. Before it was mine, I built our e-com. I'm gonna learn e-com and figure it out. Earlier on, I was self-taught on Illustrator because I want to be able to do some designs here and there. And so I started with more intention, learning everything I could, knowing that one day I might not be working for them and I might need to do this on my own, and how am I gonna be able to do it? And that day came like almost as if it was by design, because I basically was like I felt like I hit a glass ceiling and I was gonna leave, and I told Eddie Cruz, hey, I think I'm leaving. I'm gonna kind of do my own thing. And he was like, well, if you're gonna do your own thing, at this point, maybe like you basically run it already. If you leave, I don't know, why don't you just take it over?